Hey there everyone, my name's Chillier, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be ranking every single Phineas and Ferb invention ever created. Going through all of the episodes of 4 seasons of the show, I found 180 unique different inventions by Phineas and Ferb. To help rank all the inventions, I split them up into 5 different tiers. We have the meh inventions, the okay inventions, the good inventions, the great inventions, and the god tier inventions. In some of the episodes, Phineas and Ferb remade some of their inventions for different uses, such as the rocket ship and the anti-gravity machine. But to make sure this video isn't extremely long, let's jump into the inventions. Real quick before we begin, if you guys like videos like these, leave a like down below so I know to make more videos like this in the future. Coming in at 180, we have the wheel from the caveman episode, and at 179, the wind-powered machine for kites. After that, at 178, the steam-powered chore device from the old-timey West episode, and 177, the accident machine where Buford would save Belgique. 176 is a giant Gordian knot. 175, hot air balloons. 174, they were just jousting in England. 173, the chariot race. 172, giant New Year's ball. At 171, the giant jukebox. At 170, a frozen yogurt machine already exists. 169, a Ferris wheel. 168, a Perry the Platypus egg hatcher machine. 167, a circus. 166, a movie. 165, a dog sensomatic helmet. 164, a cute tracker. 163, a Croco locator. Those 3 were all just location devices. 162, we have sky tennis, just tennis on zip lines. 161, Shea Platypus, the restaurant. 160, jump roping robot. 159, food into smoothie machine. 158, the platypus toy. 157, a car for Candace on 50s day, but they didn't actually make it, they just helped repair it. 156 was a projector of some of Phineas and Ferb's unseen inventions. 155 was a rainbowinator. 154 was a Mother's Day concert with a really small stage. And 153 was an ice cream machine, or Doofenshmirtz-inator when the blueprints got switched. So those were all the meh tier inventions, and now let's move into the okay tier. Number 152 is the Tower of Takeout Food Packets. 151, the Backyard Hodgepodge. 150, a giant Fireside Girl wooden puppet. Number 149, a time machine, which they just repaired again. Some of you might disagree with this one, but they didn't actually build it. They just fixed it. 148, the Trap Tower, which is basically a trap room, but a whole tower. 147, the rockets that push the Earth back into its position in the solar system. 146, the rutabaga vehicles. 145, the mama tractor, which could be to attract any person. 144, the observatory. 143, the mix and mingler. 142, the cow rodeo. 141, the construction site slide. 140, the tallest rock wall. 139, submarine to find Buford's fish. Number 138, the stratospheric ionizer, which was a satellite to send a message to spacemen. 137, the rocket ship ride that they just watched and waited for it to disappear. 136, the separator, which separates things. 135, the monster truck. It's already been done before. 134, the Perry Come Home song. 133, the love handle stage with the concert. 132, the pop stars where they sang Get You Goo. And 131, the aglet concert, where they got the whole mall to learn what an aglet is. Those last 4 were kind of just musicals, but it's what the whole episode was kind of building up to. At 130, we have the Chupacopter, to find a chupacabra, something that doesn't exist. 129, a blimp at the father-daughter contest. 128, a giant spinning top. 127, batting cages with hundreds of different targets. 126, a dental hygienosphere, which is a dentist-themed roller coaster. 125, let's take a quiz game show. 124, mind flip magic show. 123, roller skate derby stadium. 122, fashion icons when they showed off their summer all the time. 121, jetpack volleyball. 120, Atlantis sandcastle that they just floated to the surface. Still cool that they found Atlantis, but they didn't make it. 119 is their robot dog. 118 is the robot shark. 117, Cheesetopia, a roller coaster theme park made of cheese. 116, a remote controlled baseball. 115, the race car that was remote controlled for the Danville 500. 114, the giant popper. 113, a platypult. 112, the Galaxy 5000 race where everyone raced around the sun in a planet. But it was just in the backyard, so it was kind of small. Well, small, but it's Phineas and Ferb, so. 111, a pirate ship to look for treasure. 110, the picnic park. 109, a rocket bike. 108, oh boy, Phineas and Ferb, Edge of Insanity, Kiss Your Butt Goodbye, Gravity's a Stone Cold Sucker, Nightmare, Rail Skate Track, Obstacle Course of Doom. Yes, that's what Phineas calls it in the episode. 107, they made an obstacle course. 106, they made a robot rodeo. 105, they found a mummy. 104, they made the longest day of summer with a plane boat hybrid, and they included a giant slingshot in there. 103, a desert painting. 102, the London water slide. And 101 is an ice palace. 80 down, 100 more to go. But we're still in the OK tier. Number 99, we have the self-balancing monster unicycle. 99, the Ferbulistic Groovatron 9000, which was a dancing exoskeleton. 97, the haunted house to scare away Isabella's hiccups. 96, the giant waterfall ride. 95, giant darts that would return themselves. 94, Frankenperry from one of the Halloween episodes. 93, Fort Phineas and Ferb. It's a small little fort that grew into a big old skyscraper. 92, F Stadium for the Monster Truck Rally. 91, the A-Prime Calypsos, which were the little purple guys in the Hawaii episode. 90, the Resizenizer for the Ant. 89, a rocket ship. Number 88, a teleporter. Number 87, a transporter. Number 86, the Talk to Animals machine. Number 85, the anti-gravity machine. And number 84, the X-ray goggle. That's going to do it for the OK tier. Now, it's time we move into the good inventions tier. At number 83, we have the fun house inside of the house. 82, the car wash to save the star-nosed mole. Number 81 was the Tri-State Area Unification Parade. Number 80 was the thumb wrestling stadium that they built. 79 was a super sprinkler that just kind of defied the laws of physics. 78, a giant water slide with many paths that goes through an entire mountain. 77 was the special effects monster. 76 was the space surfboards. 75, space ice cream, which they milked from space cows. 74, the shrinking machine for hide and seek. 73, the flying fishmonger, which was a motorcycle that they used to get their grandpa to finally jump a canyon. 72, the Father's Day airplane. 71, the self-hiding ninja outfits. 70, the citywide amusement park. 69 is the power restoration machine. This was used to give the Avengers their power back after they were taken away. 68 was the boat of romance for Baljeet. 67, the multi-terrain bikes. 66, a virtual reality concert. 65, a mind swap machine that they were tricked into building by prisoners of a different planet. 64, the mind machine, which everyone used to go into someone's mind to help them remember something or to help them get over a fear. 63 was a gigantic maze with multiple levels that was randomly generated. 62 was the Loch Ness Monster Facility, or as they call it in Phineas and Ferb, the Lake Nose Monster. 61 was a backyard aquarium, kind of like SeaWorld. 60 was the light show extravaganza machine during a party. 59, a jet-powered tire swing. 58, an inflatable wading pool. 57, an ice sculpture wedding. 56, a hair growth machine. 55, a magic carpet like from Aladdin. 54, flying saucer, and 53, a UFO that they made for Meep's friend. Those two were kind of similar, but they looked different enough to not be the same item, but I thought I'd group them together. 52, we have a giant bounce house. 51, a giant scrapbook for Candace and Jeremy's anniversary. 50, the backyard spa. 49, the futuristic Trojan War. 48, Sfall, or the giant leaf pile. Not as cool as Swinter. 47 is Ferb Latin, where they got the entire town of Danville to start speaking a different language, and somehow their mom still didn't find out. 46, super speed shoes, cause Sonic. 45, the Dome, which had different seasons and biomes in it. 44, the Digitizer video game machine, which put people into a video game. 43, the Cartoon Computer, which scans you and puts you into a cartoon. 42 is the Infinite Probability Generator, for when Baljeet was being indecisive, it would make many copies of him. 41 is a building to the moon. But one up above that, at number 40, is a portal to Mars. Number 39 is the Brain Stimulator, which makes someone extremely smart. 38 are the Finadroids and Furbots. 37, the Nanobots. 36 was a rubberization ray, which made them all bouncy-like. 35 is a phototransporter, which teleports items or people. 34, an animatronic giant Perry the Platypus. 33, all-terrain vehicle. 32, 100% accurate Pioneer Town. 31, the largest drop of water, which was basically a swimming pool. 30, a supercomputer, pretty impressive. And 29, a molecule scrambler, which allowed them to move through any object. And that brings an end to the good tier, so next we'll be moving on to the great tier. So at 28, we have the giant floating bubble. It was basically the same as the water, but it moved around. 27 is the everything coaster. This was their last invention. It was just a roller coaster of a bunch of everything. 26 is a bowling ball car, which they were able to drive around and control. 25 was the insane mini golf course. 24 were the rocket-powered kiddie rides. 23, flying car of the future today. That's the episode they got busted, but it was all a dream. 22 is the Super Santa sled, which they made very quick. 21, the giant game of Skiddly Whiffers. 20 was the shrinking submarine. 20 was the shrinking submarine. 19 was the no-stop truck stop. 18 were hoverboards, and not the fake ones that just roll. These ones actually hovered. 17 is Candace's face on Mount Rushmore. 16, Meep's spacecraft. 15, the giant lemonade company they made with the giant lemonade robot in their backyard. 14, when they thawed out and saved a caveman. 13, an island bungalow, which had way too many rooms. 12 is Foam Town, which is a skate park treadmill, which you couldn't get hurt on because everything's made of foam. And 11, the treehouse robots were in the top 10 and the god tier of inventions. So at number 10 is the other Dimensionator. So Doofenshmirtz basically made the machine, but Phineas and Ferb were able to improve, make it function, and create a way back. Number 9, the highly unconventional vehicle, which was made of multiple animals when they were on their trip in Africa. Number 8 is the Beak, which is basically Iron Man, but the Beak puts him to shame. Number 8, we have Swinter. Like, how are you going to make snow in the summer and not make it into the god tier on the list? But after that, we have at number 6, the Jello Pool, which everyone has wanted to do at one point in their life. Number 5, the giant newspaper airplane that actually functioned. And up next, at number 4, we have Hockey Z9, one of the coolest sports, but not as cool as number 3, which is Football X7. Or, you know, Soccer X7 for all us Americans out there. But at number 2, we have the backyard beach. Like, how did they get an entire ocean into their backyard? Have you ever seen it? There's not water for miles. But at number 1, could it be anything else other than the most iconic Phineas and Ferb invention in the entire show? The roller coaster. It's so popular that they mention it in so many different episodes. They recreated the episode, making it a musical. And let's face it, it's the coolest looking roller coaster we've all wanted to try. But yeah, that does it for every invention that Phineas and Ferb have ever made. I went through each season episode by episode, and I found every single invention that they made, so I don't think I missed anything. But if there was something that you remember that wasn't on this list, I'm sorry, you can throw it up in the god tier, unless you think it belongs somewhere else. But if you guys made it all the way through the video, I would really appreciate a like. This video took a long time to make. Also, just leave a like if you're a Phineas and Ferb fan. Also, comment your favorite invention down below in the comments. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys next time.